Yes. Okay. What's up, lovely people? My name is Azana, the owner and designer for Azana Serene, and we're back with another episode. So, it is only about my second episode back since I decided to bring my YouTube channel back. And because of that, I thought it was a great idea to start off giving you guys a better idea of the brand by walking through some of the past collections, taking a look at some dresses, and talking about the concept behind those different collections and highlighting some of my favorite pieces in the process of such a thing. Let's get into that. So, as a designer, of course, anytime I get into making a collection, oftentimes I share the sketch that I'm creating with you guys, and then I have to go through the sample design process. And the samples serve a couple purposes. The samples get used for the photo shoots that I use to capture the whole story behind the collection. They also get sent off to showrooms or retail spaces, and they also have to act as the made to order reference. So there could be multiple samples sometimes. I think every designer does this, I assume so, but I always keep one of my samples or a couple samples from every collection because I love what I create. The first dress that I'm going to be starting off with is one from my Royale collection that I did a couple years ago. So I created the Royale collection to be a story about regal women. It was saturated colors, it was soft, feminine, delicate colors, it was a lot of jewels and beading, and I absolutely loved it. Even talking about it again, I loved this collection. And on the other side of that, it also really represented for me an improvement in my skill and an improvement in like my quality and the thought process really around it. This is one of my favorite pieces from the Royale collection. This is kind of a green mermaid style deep plunge neckline gown. This was one of the first gowns that I ever had placed in a PR showroom. I had this placed in Regard showroom, and it was the first piece that somebody ever wore from Azana Serene on the red carpet. It was a great moment. I got that call while I was at work, and I remember being so hyped about that. And it has made a couple other debuts in some magazines as well, so she was very special to me from concept all the way through, which is why I had to keep one of her in my closet. Let's do the next one. We did it. Another one of my favorites from the Royale collection, and also very significant for me, another time that had me so hyped about the brand, about what I was creating. This beautiful, very sexy, classic column dress. It has kind of the beaded fold over band going on here. I really just love the sexy detail about how I had this split along the back, and it has that same kind of beading for this really long dramatic train that just makes it so fun. I'm having fun already. Are you? Yeah, I'm having fun. For the Royale collection, I thought this was so fitting because you can't talk regal and classic and, elegant without that classic go-to black dress. And I feel like the classic go-tos, the pieces that are iconic, that are gonna live on and always be relevant, that's something that I'm always trying to create in different ways, in ways that resonate with me. This is just one of those pieces. This was one of the placements that I got for W Magazine. Lexi Underwood wore this gown for her interview where she talked about some of her favorite shows and the shows that were keeping her going actually during the pandemic. She talked about that show, Hollywood, and she really had to embody that look while talking about her favorite shows. So naturally, she picked Azana Serene. She pulled this from Regard Style House as well, and it was just so iconic to me. Okay. You're so pretty. So let's talk about the Of Wine and Roses collection. This was my spring collection for 2020, and while the Royale collection was all saturated colors, very sexy, bold, beautiful, the Of Wine and Roses collection was all about whimsy, bliss, and a very playful, kind of soft, sophisticated. was the soft girl era. That's what that was starting. This is one of my favorite pieces as well. I'm probably gonna say that with everything that I show you guys. But what I loved about this one was just the simplicity of it, but it was something really sexy. The pearls actually go the full length of the dress, and they were ones that you can open as high as you want or keep it as low as you want, you know? This gown made it in a magazine on Sarah Wayne's, and I was excited when she wore this because I was a fan of Prison Break. So when she wore this dress, I thought that was really cool. This is one of those looks that I always wanted to wear. It's the pearls for me. Another thing that was significant about the Of Wine and Roses collection is that this was the first time that I was able to put on an event for Azana Serene. That was a huge deal for me. It taught me a lot of lessons just as a businesswoman, and it was really an opportunity for me to put myself out there. I learned a lot, and I was really proud of myself for following through with it. I was proud of the way that I organized the installation around the gowns, around the collection. I was so excited to see that people actually came out to enjoy this, and they really loved what they saw. At this point, I really just look forward to the next time that I have an opportunity to do that, because I'm gonna kill it. Memories and lessons, a little bit of both. Okay, so this is another strapless column dress look. It is made a little bit more playful with the wine colored tutu skirt. This one was really different for me, and it's always exciting for me to see a dress go from the sketch to the actual full-on design. I will say what was really cool about the client who wore this dress, Bianca Ray, it really formed a great relationship for me with another woman who is in business, and ever since she was a client, she was also someone who started just giving me really great advice as another businesswoman and someone in the entertainment space. So that was really great too. Let's keep it going. Beautiful colors. Okay, so she is gorgeous. Like, it's giving drama. This was not my favorite fabric to work with, I'll tell you that much. This is very slippery and delicate and required a lot of patience to create this look, but it was totally worth it. This is a beautiful halter neck. It has the really long ties that just added to the drama. And what I did for this one is I layered multiple color chiffon fabrics together. So it has this muted look, but when you walk, in this dress, it gives this bright, beautiful undertone, and it's just a perfect, it's a leg moment. It's a look. This gown has made quite a few debuts. One of my favorite was when it was worn by the beautiful Miyoshi Price. She wore this for her first time attending the NFL Honors Awards. I was so excited to help her find the perfect dress for this. See, these are the moments that I live for. I love when I get to help clients find the perfect dress, whether that is a dress that they pull from the collection, whether that's something that they buy, or whether that's something that they want custom made. I love helping my clients tell their story through fashion garments. When she put this dress on, she was feeling herself. When she put this dress on, this wasn't even the original piece that was made for her. But when she put this one on, I knew that it had to be the right piece because of how it made her feel. How she walked in it, how she smiled in it, the way she needed to let everybody know. Like, the dress and the pieces that I make are so beautiful, but it's the feeling that really is where you have to resonate. It has to make you feel your best. It has to make you want to walk like your best and feel how beautiful you are in it. That's what happened when she put this dress on. And she killed it and had a great time at an event that she had worked really hard to be at. It did what it was supposed to do that night. Yes. I think. Oh, this is on the wall too. Oh yeah. So overall, with Of Wine and Roses and with the Royale collection, it was a huge learning phase for me in the brand. I'm always in a learning phase and growing because I always think of myself as a student with something to learn in business and as a designer. But these collections taught me a lot, from how to really put on a show with the events that I've done, how to really do an amazing photo shoot and really tell a story through photos and through the video. I really poured a lot into them. I love seeing these different looks, these different women, as I always see the dresses, seeing these different women come to life. I really like to think back about my process and what my mindset was at the time. And figure out all the time how I can be doing better. Having all of these samples around is a reminder of my story. It's a reminder of how I've grown and how my creative process has gotten stronger and better. All right. Definitely let me know in the comments if you guys really enjoyed this little memory lane, because I do plan to do a part 2 and go over some of my more recent pieces with you guys. Thank you guys for watching. Please like this video and subscribe if you haven't already, because I will be here giving you guys more of the process and more what I do. That does it. Thanks, guys. Share this video with another ambitious woman. Subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.